Peace College, where a lot of people actually think that William Peace himself sits on in a bronze on the bench in front of Maine. Well, actually, it's Johnny Crossno. Johnny Crossno has been here almost since the beginning of time. And around 1857, he came to start his teaching career at Peace. Look at him. Isn't he cute? You know, back there in the 19th century, he was really cute. In the 20th century, he got even cuter. And now in the 21st century, he's just like the best. You know, William Peace, they say, went to UNC as a co-ed. Actually, Johnny Crossno went to UNC after he went to Duke. So, he's an Iron Dude, but really he's also a Tar Heel. But really, William Peace and Johnny Crossno are Peace Pacers to the core.
There are a lot of things I could say about Crossno, and I'm sure that anyone who's had a class with him would absolutely agree with me. The many stories that he's told us, not just with history, but his personal life. I specifically remember a story about him being the only man in North Carolina or the United States who's ever been run over by his own wheelbarrow. And of course there's German history. Anyone who took that class can never forget the march he did. But Crossno just isn't a funny guy. He's inspired a lot of us, especially when it comes to the history department. He's the reason I became a history major. He showed me that history is just as interesting and animated as he is. And for that, I will always be in debt to him.
I am Valerie Hall, Professor of History here at Peace College, and I want to tell you today about my colleague, John Crossno. He has been teaching history here at Peace College for 40 years and has been inspiring students for that length of time. Many women have been sending their daughters to be taught by John Crossno because they themselves had loved being taught by him. And if John stays much longer, he will be teaching the granddaughters of students. Now, John has a particular love of certain parts of history, the Austrian monarchy and the Egyptian history. But he has a love of other things too. Desserts. And he insists on eating 2 desserts every lunchtime at the Peace College cafeteria, though his wife tries to stop him. He also likes cats and has been known to have several at one time. Curiously, he at one time had a love of raccoons and used to feed them on his patio. One day he came rushing into campus and said, "Guess what? I have been goosed by a raccoon." That happened one time when he was feeding 8 of them, one crept round the back of him. Another time he came in and said, "Last night I was in bed and heard a funny noise in my family room, and there was a raccoon, and I had to chase it round and round the family room with a broom." Since that point, he has become much less fond of raccoons. On a more serious note, John has been a huge asset to Peace College and to the discipline of history. He has taught many, many students to love it as much as he does. Thank you.